my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving my review on Trials of Apollo books 1, 2, and 3. There will be some spoilers, not very many, but yes. I have also done reviews for the Percy Jackson series in the Heroes of Olympus, so I will be leaving, I'll put them in the cards. I'll put a link to those in the cards, and I'll also leave a link to a playlist I have with all my middle grade reviews and such. So yeah, I do not have the physical book of book 1 because I did borrow it from my library, but I do have books 2 and 3. I go through these so quick. I enjoy these so much. I love them so much. I cannot wait to read 4 and 5. Look at this stunning cover. I think they're so cute. And then same with the spine. We did borrow these from my local library. Yeah, they're very cute books. I'm just gonna tell you what it's basically about. So the god Apollo, he loses his power, and he loses his power, gets sent down to Earth. This is what happens at the last book in the Lost Heroes of Olympus. Just called Heroes. That's what happens in the Blood of Olympus in the last book of the Heroes of Olympus. He gets thrown down to Earth, and and he loses his powers, and he has to obey this girl. Her name is let me make sure I have it right. Her name is Meg, and she's this 12-year-old little girl, and in the first book he takes her to Percy Jackson's house, and Percy Jackson helps them get to camp. And while they're at camp, they realize that they need to fix the oracles and the communication system. So then in the rest of the books, in each of the books, Apollo needs to fix all oracles, and each book has their own oracle. I finally got this live, period. I've been singing all my reviews today, but I'm gonna pop it back on for now, because it kind of looks weird without it on. But let me finish what I'm talking about. So each of the oracles, and he has to save them, and he's destroyed a couple of them. Yeah, so but anyways, while he's at Camp Half-Blood, Meg finds out that she is a half-blood for the god Demir, the plant god. I don't think her name's Demir. And she starts learning all her Demeter, the god Demeter. Meg starts learning all her powers and how she can grow things and such. And yeah, which is kind of, it's very interesting to see. And like, we start to hear more about Meg's past because her stepdad killed her father and then her stepdad took over like raising Meg and stuff, and her stepdad is not a good guy. Like, he's very mean and like he's just, I don't know, he's the villain of the story, I guess. But while they're trying to fix the oracles, they're actually fixing them from these emperors who became gods, and there are like the three of them, and it talks about them more individually, I guess. In book 1, the oracle was at Camp Half Blood, and like the trees, it was like a tree oracle, like in the woods of Camp Half Blood. And then in book 2, it was in a zoo. That does not sound right. I don't think it was in a zoo, but they did go to a zoo to save Meg. I don't remember where it was, but they went to a zoo to go save Meg, and then they like came back and stuff, and they were staying at these these two girls' house, and the girls were like, oh, can you, oh, I remember where it was, okay, and they were, I don't know what hair is it over this, they're, let me look, pretty sure it's, I can't remember what they're called. Is it the Amazon? No, what is it on Saturday? The Amazons, I think that's what they're called. That does not sound right, so... Oh, they're called the Hunters of Artemis. And these two girls who left the Hunters of Artemis to live together, and because they were in love and stuff, so they went to go live with the Hunters of they left the Hunters of Artemis, were living in this place, and they had a daughter, and the daughter got like snatched, got taken, and and she had to suffer this prophecy. And the only way you can not suffer the prophecy is, like, you have to sit on this, like, chair and stuff. So, anyways, they saved the girl and, like, a bunch of other people from one of the empires who did not treat them well. And they blew up the prophecy that was in the cave. And so, that's how they destroyed the second prophecy. I don't remember if they destroy the first prophecy, but I don't think so. But in the third book, the prophecy thing, I don't think it's called a prophecy, it's called something else. I don't know. But it's in the labyrinth. They had to solve clues and stuff, which I thought was very interesting. Actually, I really enjoyed that part in the book where they had to answer these questions and then by these clues and stuff because the thingy, the prophecy, she couldn't like speak. She could only like give clues and stuff. So that's how they that was like a big part of the book is that they had to like solve these clues and stuff. And yeah, and I like also enjoyed like the side plots of it. Like in the third book, Meg creates this like a bunch of greenhouses and stuff, and yeah, and then like, and you see like a bunch of the people and the heroes of Olympus show up. I don't know why I want to call them the lost heroes, but the people in other books start showing up. So you definitely have to read the other books before you read these, or it just won't make any sense. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I really enjoyed it. I think this is also going to be a 5-star series. I love Oliver Gordon's books. So yeah, this one's book 3. Slay. This is book 2. Also Slay. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, I hope to see you again sometime next week.